Tonight I'll be photographing a once-in-a-lifetime comet. Let's see if I can actually pull this off. That would be absolutely crazy. All from this astrophotography rig. If this works, this will be a once-in-a-lifetime photo. From right here in my backyard. I mean, it's right over there, so we should get an image any second. This is absolutely incredible. We've got the moon peeking through the trees right there. This has definitely been a once-in-a-lifetime night. Alright, so right now the sun has just set in the west over there, and in about 5 minutes, Comet Lemmon should be right above those houses over there. So I gotta hurry quick, get my stuff set up, and hopefully we can get a really good view of Comet Lemmon tonight. Give this a little press. And we have power. Gotta hurry up a little bit here. Lemmon is going low. Turn on my mount, and everything is running. Alright, now that everything's set up, I'll just go over my setup quick so you have an idea of what I'm actually using to capture the comet. So for my mount, I'm using the Skywatcher EQ6R Pro, which allows me to keep the comet nice and center, and I can track it all night. As far as my telescope goes, I'm using the William Optics Fluorostar 91, which is a really nice size to get in on the comet to get some detail. As far as my camera choice goes tonight, typically I shoot monochrome with this 2600mm Pro, but because I have such limited time tonight to photograph Lemmon, I'm going to use my 533 MC Pro color chip, which is a square sensor. Even though it's not as good as this camera, it should get really good results tonight. I can definitely feel the temperature starting to drop out here, but we're about to slew to Lemmon. I have my hot chocolate to keep me warm, and if this works, this will be a once-in-a-lifetime photo. Okay, I'm in my Sky Atlas, and here it is. Go to, and the telescope should start slewing. There it goes, it's starting to slew, and Lemmon is right over there, so we should get an image any second. My first 10-second exposure just came in, and I'm already seeing amazing results. This is absolutely incredible. So what I'm seeing first is the big, bright, dusty tail, and then I'm also seeing a really fine, detailed tail in the middle of that. So the reason we even see this in the first place is because Lemmon is a big ball of gas and ice, and as it goes past the sun, it's actually vaporizing and releasing all of these particles. And we have two tails, the ion tail and then just the dust tail. And the dust tail is much more diffuse and spread out, so that's why it has a lot less detail compared to the ion tail, which is much more detailed, as you can see here. So we're definitely getting some great detail off of this comet, especially for it being so low on the horizon out there. This is absolutely incredible. So my plan now is to just take as many 15-second exposures as possible, so both the comet and the stars are sharp in my image, and I shouldn't have to separate them in post-processing, but I'll try to take as many as possible and hopefully pull out as much detail as possible. But already I'm just super happy with these results. So I'm just gonna let this run for a while, go inside, warm up, and then check on the results tomorrow. Well, hi again. It's been a few days now actually since I tried to photograph the comet, because over the last few nights I tried to get a few hours of data, but of course the clouds came in and I wasn't able to get anything. So let's go ahead and take a look at the data I actually did get. So here is the final stack right here, and it is a whopping 1 minute of total exposure time. Like, I think it's maybe 4 or 5 pictures stacked together, because what happened was, as soon as I went inside, the comet went behind the trees, and you can see a tree right here. That's a tree. One of my frames had it in my stack. So that's why I tried to get more data the other nights, but I'm actually happy with it. I'll do the final reveal in a second so you can see what I'm talking about, but obviously this isn't going to be the best photo of Lemmon you've ever seen. I mean, it's 1 minute of exposure time, but I'm really happy with the results, and I had a lot of fun doing it, and I got a picture where you can actually tell what it is. So I think that was the overall goal. It was just to see it and be able to say I photographed it, and I'm happy with that. So here is the final reveal.